Look at this. Watch where you are walking. These hazards can be found all over San Francisco sidewalks. We were just talking about it here during the break. We've seen many of them. They are empty tree wells.
Yeah, that's what's left behind after a tree falls over or dies, and those huge craters from the roots can really create problems for years. ABC 7 Eyewitness News reporter Leah Melendez looks at how one supervisor is really hoping to address the problem to build a better Bay Area.
And they look like craters from the moon, I swear. So Supervisor Danny Sauter told us that these empty tree wells aren't being replaced quickly enough, and as you will see, they are a problem.
City crews are quick to clean up after a series of storms, but soon after, the spot where there once was a tree is too often left empty.
We have a lot of tree wells across the city that are empty, and they're not nice to look at, but they also can attract litter, and they're a tripping hazard.
Here's one with overgrown grass that's collecting debris and garbage, including your occasional dog feces. One of the most precarious streets near the Embarcadero is Davis Street, with large empty tree wells and an uneven pavement. Parts of the sidewalk were cracked years ago from the roots of a now fallen tree. People here navigate their way around them.
This one looks less like a tree well and more like a, can I say, crater? You know I'm going to have to measure. Here we go. That's about 9 inches deep. So anyone can be distracted or miss this altogether.
That's what happened to Irenia Lopez as she was walking on Davis Street, hitting her face on the pavement.
We have this picture of a woman who actually, do you see that? She actually,
My goodness.
she fell,
Yeah.
and here's a picture of her.
Yeah, it's a tripping hazard. It's dangerous, and when you have these massive tree wells and they're sunken down because they don't have the dirt in them, they're not taken care of, it can be dangerous.
The city attorney's office confirmed that it gets many complaints. In 2025, that office was served with 48 trip and fall lawsuits. 2 of those involved tree wells. But those are the people who actually decided to sue the city. An undetermined number of people don't, like Lopez, who couldn't find an attorney to represent her because she was told her case was considered minor. As a supervisor, does it surprise you that it's taken this long to fill?
Oh goodness. It doesn't because San Francisco, we struggle with some of these small things, whether it's putting a speed bump in or a trash can on a corner or planting a tree. Sometimes we struggle with those little things, and part of what I'm trying to do in office is shine a light on these little things because they make a big difference in people's everyday lives in San Francisco.
Sauter says he's asking residents of the Gateway Tenants Association to identify the location where trees need to be replanted.
A lot of my neighbors, we've been emailing his office and calling out specific locations where we see dangerous empty tree wells that we'd like to see fixed.
A block away on Jackson Street, we found 2 more tree wells that were even deeper than the previous ones. Neighbors have placed a traffic cone to keep people from accidentally falling.
It'll keep the water in the berm here.
Last June, we told you that Public Works has been planting trees as part of a $12 million federal grant project. But most will be planted in neighborhoods that lack trees like the Mission District, the Tenderloin, south of Market area, and the Bayview. This year, Public Works has agreed to bring Arbor Day to Sauter's neighborhood, which includes the Embarcadero, with a goal of planting 100 trees and another 100 through the Friends of the Urban Forest.
They're going to look a lot nicer, but also it's going to be safer and nicer for people to walk around our neighborhoods again.
So the supervisor is asking neighbors to call his office. Now, if you see one in your neighborhood and are concerned, call 311 or the Department of Public Works. By the way, March 14th is Arbor Day in District 3, Sauter's district, and they will be laser focused on those empty tree wells, and they're looking for volunteers.